going to help me talk through my TBR. These are the 5 books that are on my TBR for October. First up is On Earth But Briefly Gorgeous, and this cover just screams autumn to me, so I feel like I could not pick this up this month. Now, obviously this is widely renowned, which tends to put me off a book if I'm honest, because books that have a lot of hype tend to disappoint me because I'm just too excited to read them and then I get let down. But I feel ready. I haven't seen as much content about it recently, and like I say, very autumnal. Also, I believe less than 250 pages, which is exactly what I need right now. So I have already started that. I'm on page 44 and enjoying it. The next one is a bit of a wild card. I picked it up from Scoop Books while I was in London, and this is The Sailor Who Fell from Grace with the Sea. Again, a very thin book. A band of savage 13-year-old boys reject the adult world as hypocritical and sentimental. When the mother of one of them begins an affair with a ship's officer, he and his friends idealize the man at first, but it is not long before they conclude that he is in fact soft and romantic. They regard this disillusionment as an act of betrayal on his part. Their retribution is deliberate and horrifying. So, sounds tragic. My favorite kind. Next I have Misinterpretation, which I picked up at Daunt Books when I was in London. I think, let me double check. Yes, this was on the long list for the Booker Prize and didn't make it onto the shortlist, but honestly, that does not bother me at all. I feel like awards affect me in the same way that a lot of hype affects me. Like, sometimes I expect too much for a book, but this actually sounds really good. I feel like I'm really going to enjoy this one, hopefully. And here, scratching behind me, my cat's trying to get in the cupboard, but I'm just going to ignore him. When she reluctantly agrees to work with Alfred, a Kosovo torture survivor, during his therapy sessions, his nightmares stir up her own buried memories, while an impulsive attempt to help a Kurdish poet leads to a risky encounter and a reckless plan. Love that. Again, sounds tragic. Big fan. And next up, I have Doll Parts, which could go one of 2 ways, if I'm honest. I'm not sure about it. It's also 440 pages, which is a thick one. I'm not sure how I feel about that. Oh, the text is quite large though, so we might be okay. It does have some of the themes that I like. It's set in a school. It talks a lot about young female friendships, and it says, for best friends Nikki and Sadie, college was supposed to be a fresh start, a way to blast courtney love from car speakers and leave their youth behind. But along with sadness-obsessed girls and intrusive professors, a dark story plagues their small all-women's school, the Sylvia Club, a campus legend surrounding the deaths of multiple Sylvia Plath adoring students, all written off as suicide. So again, sad, tragic, sounds like my kind of bag, but we will see. It could be awful. I haven't actually seen any reviews of that one either, so I'm flying blind. And last but not least, this is one that I'm pretty confident I'm gonna like. This is So Thrilled for You by Holly Bourne. I've read a Holly Bourne book before and really enjoyed it. I've also seen some people whose opinions I generally agree with on books give this positive reviews, so I feel like I'm gonna like it. It is a lot about motherhood, which is interesting for me as somebody who is happily child-free, but it says, as being a mother the most defining role a woman can have. Nikki, Lauren, Charlotte and Steffi have been friends since university. Now in their 30s, life is pulling them in different directions and motherhood is at the forefront of their minds. But when Charlotte organizes a baby shower for Nikki on a sweltering hot summer's day, it changes their friendship group forever. In the aftermath, each woman has a different view on what happened, but the truth will shock everyone, even you. So, another mystery. I also feel like I'm 31, so this is like quite timely for me. Some of my friends are having kids, some of my friends have decided not to. I do love books about adult friendships, maintaining them, the difficulties of that. I think I'm really going to enjoy that. So yeah, that's what I'm currently planning to read in October. The wind might take me somewhere else, but that's the pile that's going to be on my bedside table. If you've read any of those, let me know what you think. Unless they were the best books you've ever read, then I don't want to hear about it. And if you have your October TBR sorted, let me know what's on it. Okay, love you. Bye.